When you join the Jehovah's Witnesses, there are many things that you are not familiar with, many secrets that are not exposed to you while you are being love-bombed by the members. There are many things that I imagine if you knew in advance, you'd be quite disturbed by them. I mean, take this for instance, right? In this book here, these men say, what does the Bible really teach? And so, by that title, they are inferring that within that book are the answers to exactly what the Bible teaches. And so, being that they are the authority now on what the Bible teaches, they can make this claim to you very easily. Yeah, that is particularly how they lure people in, to make you believe that they are the only vessel, the only chosen and appointed by Christ, just as they say here, right? But did you know that once you become a member of Jehovah's Witnesses and fully entrenched within it, that your secrets are no longer yours? What happens in your private bedroom, even in your marriage bed, becomes a territory for voyeurism. Yes, these men claim that they were granted the right to inspect your sexual behavior. There are rules, they said, for many years pertaining to the conduct in the bedroom. And so, if you were found to be practicing things that are outside their rules, such as oral sex and other things not stated in the Bible, then they would administer the practice of disfellowshipping. Yeah, can you imagine? You would actually be shunned if they knew that in your marriage bed you were practicing oral sex or any of the things that they themselves have stipulated as the authority of what you should be doing and practicing in your bedroom. I mean, these guys are perverts. They actually, throughout the decades that they practiced disfellowshipping people for their sexual prowesses, sometimes they would sit your own teenage children in their rooms, in their private meetings with nothing but men, and ask their children if they masturbate. What kind of sexual acts did they conduct with their boyfriends or whoever else that they got caught with? They would actually have to sit there and tell the elders details. Can you imagine what these perverts were thinking in their own heads and what they took away from those meetings? And every time they saw your child that they inspected and asked sexual questions of, they saw your child, your daughter, and thought about them. They recalled what was said to them. I mean, I recall an elder who is no longer an elder, who had the audacity to make a pass at a young sister that he once interrogated in a room with other men about her sexual behavior. There she disclosed everything to them and to him, and guess what? He remembered it when he was not an elder. And he used it against her to try to tell her that he could fix what was wrong in her marriage bed. How sick can these perverts be? They have given themselves the authority to govern every part of your life, and they will if you join them. This is a warning message to you. So you can imagine that for decades they practiced the form of disfellowshipping for anyone that was found and interrogated to be practicing oral sex and any of the masturbation, any of those other things. They disfellowshipped them. They shunned them. And now that they find that there's so many things they've said in the past that are no longer true, including this book, what does the Bible really teach? Because they know that the Bible does not teach what specific things marriage mates should be practicing in their bedrooms, they changed it and they tweaked it. And they wrote this article here explaining their former positions and how it has changed. So what does this reveal to us, folks? This tells us that never once did these perverts even know what the Bible really taught. If they had, they never would have had your daughter and your minors and your children and you, your husband or your wife, in these secret meetings, asking you every detail about what you do in your bedroom.